Have you ever thought that if there was a world beneath the earth where giant monsters, dangerous hunters, and lost kingdoms lived, who would be its king? Today's story takes us to such a mysterious world, where a powerful titan has been wandering alone for thousands of years. He is King Kong. But this time, he will not only face a new enemy, but also discover a truth about his own kind that will change his entire life. The story begins in a mysterious world located thousands of kilometers below the Earth's surface. From the sky to the depths of the water, fear of dangerous creatures was everywhere. Here we see King Kong, the guardian of this world, arriving at a lake with a small monkey. But he had no idea that he was about to walk into a trap that had already been set for him. The small monkey suddenly felt that a great danger was hiding in the lake ahead. Even so, he deliberately encouraged Kong to enter the water, but his trick could not be hidden from Kong. Kong simply sniffed the air around him and immediately realized that he was about to get a good hunt today. Without saying anything, Kong walked straight into the lake and calmly started bathing. The small monkey became nervous, afraid that his trick might be discovered, so he pretended to drink water. Suddenly, a strange creature started moving toward them at high speed. While bathing, Kong also sensed the danger. As soon as he turned around, a giant dragon opened its huge mouth and attacked him. Seeing this, the small monkey thought his plan had worked and quickly ran toward the shore to save himself. Kong had won every kind of battle on land, but this was the first time he was facing such an enemy in the water. While Kong was trying to understand the dragon's attack, the dragon suddenly dragged him deep into the lake, but it had no idea how dangerous Kong became when he was angry. Meanwhile, the small monkey was thinking that he had finally escaped from Kong forever. But in the very next moment, King Kong's mighty weapon landed right in front of him. Before the monkey could understand what happened, Kong threw the dragon's severed head directly in front of him. The small monkey thought Kong would beat him badly, but Kong did nothing. Instead, he picked up his axe and signaled the monkey to move forward. The monkey did not know that King Kong had been wandering alone in this world for thousands of years, searching for someone like himself. He often stayed hungry, and the dangerous wolves of this world constantly chased and troubled him. Whenever hundreds of wolves surrounded him, he somehow escaped by making huge jumps. But this time, the pack of wolves refused to stop chasing him. They kept trying to surround him. Finally, when a deep cliff appeared in front of him and there was no way left to escape, he turned around and prepared to fight. The wolves thought this hunt would be easy, but they had no idea that King Kong had already prepared a trap. As soon as one wolf jumped forward, Kong's trap was activated, and the wolf was instantly caught. The moment it fell into the pit, sharp wooden spears pierced through its body. Seeing the perfect opportunity, Kong quickly picked up a heavy tree trunk and threw it into the pit. As more traps were activated one after another, huge rocks as big as mountains rolled down and trapped the wolves trying to escape. But even after the dust cleared, some surviving wolves still refused to give up the hunt. Filled with anger, King Kong grabbed the body of a wolf and showed his incredible strength by tearing it into two pieces. Seeing this, the remaining wolves became terrified and ran away with their tails between their legs. However, even after getting food, there was no happiness on King Kong's face because a rotten tooth was causing him great pain. Meanwhile, a lizard hiding nearby saw an opportunity, grabbed a piece of meat, and started running away. King Kong immediately jumped forward to stop it, but just then, his attention was drawn to a distant sound. When he heard the roar coming from the valley, he thought that someone from his own kind might be calling him, so he quickly ran toward the sound. But when he arrived, he found only a strange frog making a similar noise. Even after wandering for years, he was still alone, and this loneliness was slowly breaking him from the inside. Eventually, the pain in his tooth forced him to seek help from humans. Even though he did not want to, he entered the human world. As soon as he arrived, King Kong collapsed on a hill and waited for help. Luckily, some scientists noticed him, but in panic, the humans gave him a large amount of anesthesia for safety, which made him unconscious. After that, they called the city's most famous dentist. Without wasting a moment, the dentist tightly tied a strong steel wire around the rotten tooth to pull it out. At that moment, Kong released a terrible smell from his mouth. Once everything was ready, the spacecraft suddenly lifted into the air, and the rotten tooth was pulled out. When King Kong woke up, he saw that his old tooth had been replaced with a strong titanium tooth. With this new tooth, he felt an incredible surge of power and believed that he could defeat anyone. But suddenly, an emergency signal from Kong's world appeared in the laboratory, shocking everyone. To discover the truth behind the signal, the scientists quickly prepared a rescue team and started the mission. Together with King Kong, they jumped into the portal that led directly to his world. As they moved forward, their spacecraft was pulled downward at high speed, and within moments they entered that mysterious world. As soon as he returned home, Kong discovered that his food had been stolen. He immediately picked up his axe and headed straight toward the rocky cliffs. There, he saw a light blue glow coming from deep inside a large crack, and it caught his attention. To find out the truth, he jumped straight into the deep crack without thinking. As soon as he reached the deep darkness, his axe began to glow on its own. When the light spread, he saw strange shining stones all around him that were reacting to the light. Suddenly, a terrifying roar echoed from far away. He followed the sound and crossed a waterfall. There, he discovered a new hidden world. As he slowly moved forward, he noticed a strange smell that seemed to pull him toward it. Suddenly, a huge and dangerous shadow appeared in front of him. The moment he saw it, King Kong quickly raised his axe and prepared himself for a fight. As the distance between them became smaller, the giant shadow slowly became smaller as well. When it finally came into view, the truth was completely different. It was not a monster at all, but a small innocent monkey with yellow fur. Even King Kong was surprised. For the first time in thousands of years, he had found someone like himself. He immediately bent down and lowered his weapon. Then he stretched out his hand to make friends with the monkey. He thought the little monkey would also be happy to see someone like himself, but suddenly the monkey bit him hard. After searching for someone like himself for so long, King Kong did not want to let him go so easily. So he started running after the monkey, but suddenly, a frightening shadow appeared behind him. King Kong was shocked because he had never seen a bald gorilla as big as himself. As Kong started moving toward him, two long-armed gorillas suddenly came from behind and knocked him hard to the ground. The smile on the bald gorilla's face clearly showed that they had come looking for a fight, so King Kong decided to fight back. He quickly picked up a rock and threw it directly at the gorilla. The bald gorilla became angry and rushed toward him, but Kong cleverly defeated him as well. Within moments, he knocked them all to the ground. Even when the bald gorilla picked up Kong's axe, he could do nothing and was completely defeated. Just as King Kong stepped forward to pick up his weapon, the little yellow monkey suddenly ran toward him and jumped at his face to attack him. Seeing this, King Kong grabbed him and used him as a weapon to beat the other gorillas. Although they knew they could not defeat King Kong, they continued attacking him one after another. Meanwhile, one gorilla accidentally fell into a deep cliff, but King Kong quickly caught him and pulled him back up. Instead of being thankful, the gorilla picked up a knife from the ground and attacked King Kong. This made King Kong furious. He kicked him hard and sent him back into the deep cliff. Seeing this, the bald gorilla became frightened and immediately turned around and ran away. King Kong picked up a nearby rock and threw it at him. The rock hit him directly on the head. Even after getting injured, he kept muttering something and ran away without looking back. Then King Kong caught the monkey hiding among the trees and slammed him onto the ground. After that, he picked up the bald gorilla's fallen knife and signaled the little monkey to take him to the gorilla's hideout. The poor monkey had no choice but to lead the way, while King Kong followed behind him. As they moved deeper inside, they began to see many dangerous creatures, but inside this peaceful-looking place, danger was hiding at every step. To save himself, the little monkey cleverly led King Kong into the area where a giant dragon lived. But he had no idea that this trick would not work for long against King Kong. Suddenly, a giant dragon appeared in front of them. But instead of being afraid, Kong finished it off within a few minutes, and then calmly sat down and started eating it. Seeing this, the little monkey also wanted to go near him, but he was too scared to gather the courage. Noticing his condition, King Kong broke off a piece of meat and offered it to him. Even then, the little monkey could not trust him. Seeing this, King Kong became annoyed and threw the meat onto the ground as if saying, "Eat it if you want, otherwise forget it." The hungry monkey immediately started eating the meat, and with every bite, his opinion began to change. He realized that King Kong was not as bad as he had thought. Slowly, he gathered enough courage to sit beside King Kong, and the two spent some quiet time together. It felt exactly like a father spending peaceful moments with his child, but they had no idea that as they moved forward, danger was coming closer and closer to them. As they went deeper inside, King Kong finally saw others of his own kind, but his heart broke when he saw the terrible condition they were living in. They were forced to work all day, and their lives were no less than hell. Meanwhile, an old monkey accidentally dropped a stone. The stone fell, and in anger, a gorilla brutally beat the old monkey. Seeing this, King Kong could not control himself. He slammed his axe into the ground and helped the old monkey up. A guard standing nearby immediately ran toward Kong in anger and warned him not to interfere. But in the very next moment, King Kong's courage gave hope to the other monkeys. Meanwhile, the bald gorilla who had escaped earlier was watching everything. He quickly went and told the ruler of this place, Scar King, about what had happened. As soon as Scar King heard this, he became furious. When he rose from his throne, all the monkeys in his path bowed before him, but King Kong stood his ground without fear. Scar King looked at him carefully and laughed when he noticed the steel tooth in Kong's mouth. In the next moment, he kicked a monkey into the burning lava to show his anger. Seeing this, King Kong became extremely angry. To show his power, Scar King pulled out the weapon hanging from his shoulder and prepared himself to teach Kong a lesson. King Kong immediately raised his axe, and a fierce battle began between them. Using the advantage of his long weapon, Scar King attacked suddenly, and Kong could not react in time. With the help of the crystal attached to his weapon, Scar King landed several blows on Kong. Enraged, Kong charged at him. In terms of raw strength, Scar King could not match King Kong, so he kept his distance and continued attacking, forcing Kong to slowly move backward. During the fight, Kong's axe slipped from his hand and fell to the ground. Taking advantage of the situation, Scar King wrapped his weapon around Kong's neck and tried to overpower him. Scar King thought he had won the battle, but Kong used all his strength, lifted him up, and slammed him hard onto the ground. Within moments, Kong defeated him, but then Scar King decided it was time to reveal his true power. As the crystal on his weapon began to glow, the gorillas suddenly dropped a huge stone and blocked the flow of lava. At that moment, the eyes of a terrifying monster hidden inside the cave became visible. The hot ground suddenly turned to ice, and out came the giant titan Shimo, the same creature that had once frozen the entire world. Scar King immediately ordered Shimo to attack Kong, but Shimo did not seem happy about following the order. As more pressure was placed on him, he cried out in pain and was forced to attack. Kong reacted quickly and jumped away, avoiding the first strike. He then raised his axe and tried to defend himself. But against Shimo's power, all of his efforts seemed weak. Before long, his hand began to freeze and slowly turned into ice. The sudden attack badly injured his right arm and weakened him. Seeing the opportunity, Scar King ordered Shimo to finish him. Just as another attack was about to happen, the little monkey pointed toward a tunnel and told Kong to run. At the same moment, Shimo attacked again. Kong immediately turned around and rushed into the tunnel, but hundreds of dangerous monkeys were still chasing him. The good thing was that Kong had spent years in this area and had set many traps throughout the jungle. However, there were simply too many enemies. The injured Kong was soon cornered in a dead end. Now only one final trap remained that he could trust, but the monkeys who had been caught in traps throughout the chase had become more careful. They quickly noticed the vine on the ground that activated the trap. When Kong realized his plan had failed, he thought his end had finally come. At that exact moment, the trap on the mountain was suddenly activated. Hundreds of tons of rocks crashed down onto the monkeys, burying them underneath. Kong then saw that the person who had activated the trap was none other than the little monkey. Now Kong was badly injured and no longer able to fight. So he began returning to the humans with the little monkey's support. But he did not know that one monkey had survived. Meanwhile, the scientists who had come with Kong discovered that their base had been completely destroyed. Then they noticed a gigantic handprint on a rock and realized that other giant creatures, like Kong, existed in this world. Soon they reached deep inside the jungle where they found a hidden device. As soon as a young girl pressed it, water began flowing from several places. The streams joined together and formed a strong current that flowed deeper into the jungle. The scientists followed it until they reached a mysterious magical wall that was hiding a secret area. The moment they touched the wall, blue light spread across it. Seeing this, they quickly created an opening in the wall. What appeared before them left them completely amazed. Behind the wall was a beautiful and mysterious world that no one had ever seen or even heard of before. As soon as the scientists entered, they were surrounded by tribal people. These people looked human, but their clothes were very different from those of ordinary humans. Without harming them, the tribe members took the scientists directly to their village. There, they learned that these people had been living beneath the Earth for thousands of years and were protecting a portal connected to the surface world for many years. Scar King had been searching for this place so that he could use the portal to conquer the human world. At that very moment, King Kong followed the scent of the humans and reached the scientists. But because of the hidden wall, he could not see the world inside. So the tribe members created a crack in the magical wall, allowing Kong to enter easily. He walked straight toward the humans, but they did not know that the surviving monkey had witnessed everything. As soon as Kong reached the humans, he became weak and collapsed onto the ground. The scientists saw that his arm was badly injured, and that he was no longer capable of fighting. Seeing this, the doctor immediately decided that Kong's arm had to be completely replaced. He came up with the idea of a mechanical arm. It was the same powerful mechanical arm that humans had previously, designed to make Kong even stronger. Fortunately, the device was still safely stored in an underground mechanical storage facility beneath the destroyed base. The doctor quickly retrieved it and brought it to Kong. As soon as it was placed over Kong's body, the machine automatically recognized the injured area and began attaching itself. When the special medicine inside the arm entered Kong's body, the unconscious Kong seemed to feel a new source of strength. The happiness on his face clearly showed how pleased he was with his new weapon. But suddenly the little monkey came running out of the jungle. He told Kong that Scar King had discovered the location of the portal and was planning to attack the tribe with Shimo. Kong alone could not defeat both Scar King and Shimo, so only one option remained. He had to return to the human world and wake up Godzilla, who had been asleep for many years. But he had no idea that the one he was going to ask for help would become his greatest threat. Suddenly, the ground around the pyramid began to shake violently, and a mechanical hand emerged from below. This was the place that opened the portal to the surface world. Soon Kong came out of the portal. The moment Godzilla sensed Kong's presence, he suddenly woke up from his sleep and immediately headed toward him. As soon as he reached Kong, Godzilla thought that Kong had come to challenge him. Without wasting a second, he charged at Kong with full speed. The anger in his eyes clearly showed that he had no intention of letting Kong live. Seeing Godzilla rushing toward him, Kong raised his hand and tried to explain. But Godzilla was not willing to listen. He slammed into Kong and threw him hundreds of meters away. When Kong saw that Godzilla was not stopping, he attacked from behind, hoping to calm him down somehow. But when sand got into Godzilla's eyes, he became even more furious. He turned around, grabbed Kong's arm in his jaws, and slammed him hard into the ground, leaving Kong completely dazed. Before Kong could recover, Godzilla attacked again. When words failed, Kong started fighting back with full force. Although Godzilla was in his most powerful form, Kong was no weaker thanks to his mechanical arm. But when Kong realized that he could not defeat Godzilla, he immediately grabbed him and started dragging him toward the portal. Meanwhile, the tribe members mixed a special red liquid into the water to stop Scar King. As soon as the liquid dissolved, a magical change began. It activated a system that started connecting two giant pyramids together. Whenever the pyramids connected, gravity disappeared for a short time, causing everyone to float in the air and making it almost impossible for Scar King to reach the portal. But before the pyramids could fully connect, Scar King arrived. He instantly recognized the anti-gravity system. He ordered Shimo to block the path between the pyramids with ice. At that moment, a bright light burst out of the portal and struck the ground. In the next moment, Godzilla and Kong came crashing out through the debris. As soon as Godzilla saw Shimo and Scar King, he finally understood why Kong had brought him there. Without wasting a second, he joined Kong and attacked them. At the same time, Scar King and Shimo moved forward to face them. Neither side was weak. The moment all four titans clashed, the ice broke and the pyramids collided. The shockwave from the collision removed gravity from the entire area. Everyone began floating in the air. Even without gravity, Godzilla skillfully moved forward and charged directly at Shimo. Meanwhile, the clever Scar King picked up Kong's axe and attacked him with it, but Kong blocked every strike with his mechanical arm. Within moments, the battle shifted in Kong's favor. However, because there were too many enemies, attacks started coming from behind. Seeing this, the little monkey picked up stones and began helping Kong. At that moment, Shimo attacked Godzilla and quickly froze him completely in ice. But Godzilla was not weak. With a single powerful movement, he shattered the ice. Just then, the anti-gravity system shut down and gravity returned. Taking the opportunity, Scar King escaped Kong's grip and jumped straight into the portal. To stop him, Godzilla and Kong jumped in after him. But during the chaos, Kong's axe was left behind. Meanwhile, the humans had no idea what kind of danger was about to arrive. Suddenly, the ocean waves froze and turned into mountains of ice. In the next moment, Scar King and Shimo arrived on Earth. As soon as Scar King saw the humans below, he let out a powerful roar. Now he believed it was finally time to rule the world. He ordered Shimo to freeze the sky. Shimo did not want to do it, but he was forced to obey. Soon, ice began falling everywhere. Before long, buildings started freezing and breaking apart. Just when Scar King thought nobody could stop him, Kong landed a powerful punch that knocked his 3-ton tooth onto the ground. Furious, Scar King ordered an attack on Kong. But at that moment, Godzilla arrived and stopped Shimo. Without Shimo's help, Scar King could not last very long. He picked up a giant building and threw it at Kong, but it did not cause much damage. Suddenly, Shimo attacked from behind and grabbed Kong's mechanical arm. Once again, he began freezing Kong's arm. Seeing this, Scar King thought victory was certain, but he ignored the furious Godzilla standing behind him. Godzilla unleashed his full power, and his body began glowing with purple energy. In the next moment, he launched a massive attack at Scar King. Scar King barely managed to dodge it. He tried to strike back with his weapon, but Godzilla caught him and snapped the weapon into 2 pieces. The crystal that controlled Shimo fell to the ground. Scar King immediately rushed toward it, but Godzilla gave him no chance. Now everything depended on that crystal. Whoever controlled it would win the battle. At that crucial moment, the little monkey noticed Kong's abandoned axe. He quickly jumped down, picked it up, and reached the human world. As soon as he saw the crystal on the ground, he smashed it with a single strike of the axe. The crystal shattered into pieces, and Shimo was finally free. Filled with rage, Scar King was about to kill the little monkey, but Kong stepped in and attacked him. Within a few punches, Scar King was completely defeated. Without the crystal, he had become much weaker. Meanwhile, the freed Shimo looked toward Godzilla. It was as if he was waiting for a signal. Then, after thousands of years, he finally did what he had always wanted to do. In a single moment, he turned Scar King into a statue of ice. The very next second, Kong threw him into the air and slammed him into the ground with all his strength, shattering his body into pieces. The battle was finally over, but the world still needed to be restored. Godzilla looked toward the sky and released a massive burst of energy. The dark clouds disappeared, and sunlight slowly returned to the earth. After that, Godzilla returned to his territory and went back into a deep sleep. Kong returned beneath the earth with his new companion, where he began a new life together with his tribe. And with that, the story comes to an end. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like the video.